You got that fresh way of talking. It could be 4 in the morning, and you're making me trip. My heart skip the beat. You know that this is amazing. Please tell me why.
Hey guys, it's Jaclyn. So today is going to be the 3rd episode of DIY Days, and today I'm making a French macaroon, which I've already bitten into, but they got, oh guys, you don't even know, they're amazing. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your own, because I was at LA the other day and I tried a French macaroon for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing, I need to make them myself. I got a recipe and I decided to try them out, and this is what came out, and it's so delicious, guys. So if you guys try these out, make sure to send me pictures, and we're going to get started. So what we're going to need is 2 egg whites, and that is just the egg white part besides the yolk. And then we're going to be needing 2.5 tablespoons of regular white sugar. And then we're going to be needing 3/4 cup of almond flour, and we're going to be needing a cup of powdered sugar. So we're first going to start by sifting our powder and mix together. We're going to start by taking our 3/4 cup of almond flour, and I'm going to put it in my sifter. I don't really have a normal sifter, so I kind of had to do it the hard way. But you're just going to sift it just to make sure your powder mixture is very soft and doesn't have any lumps in it. And after I sift the almond flour, I'm just going to be doing the same thing with the powdered sugar, which is already a fine powder. But I'm just going to sift that together, and I'm going to place it in the same bowl. Now in a smaller bowl and a separate bowl also, we're going to be mixing our 2 egg whites on low speed for 3 minutes, and make sure you beat it till it gets foamy, and it will look like really foamy, like bubbles. And you just want to make sure it's like this, because that's what helps the cookie in its texture. And then you're now going to sprinkle your sugar in, your 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, and just do it by different portions, and then add it to your foamy mix. And this is also the time that you would want to add color, if you wanted to add color and make your macaroons a fun color. So I decided to go with some pink, so I just put a few drops of pink food coloring into my mix and mixed it in. So you're going to be wanting to mix your foamy mixture for 3 minutes until it actually gets nice and stiff, kind of like a creamy texture, and it's stiff and it will like be slow to drop. And then you're going to be taking your 1/3 of egg whites mix, and you're going to be taking your almond flour mixture and gently folding it together with a spatula, and you're going to do about 50 strokes, and you're just going to be keep doing this. And the texture of the new mixture, it should be lava-like and really slow moving, and this is going to be your macaroon cookie. Now make sure you lay down your parchment paper onto your cookie sheets, and you're just going to be taking your mixture and just put it in a piping bag. You could also just use like a regular plastic bag and put a hole at the end. I just took my Wetland cake decorating one, and you're just going to pipe on your mixture onto your plate or your tray, and you're just gonna pipe it in like 1.5 inch circles until you fill the paper. Just make sure they're not too close together, and then just flatten the points of the tips, and then you're gonna let it rest and sit for about 15 to 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
During this time, you could preheat your oven, which is going to be preheated 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and after they have been set for about 15 to 20 minutes, and the cookies kind of have a hard shell around it, you can touch it to see if it's a little bit of a hard shell, then you're just going to be cooking your cookies for about 15 to 17 minutes, but make sure they don't turn brown, because that means you're burning your cookies, and you don't want burnt macaroons. So after your cookies are done, you could just bring them out of your oven and just let them set for a while. You can move them onto a cooling tray if you want. Make sure you give them time to set so the cookie doesn't crumble. Now here's the fun part. You could fill it with whatever filling you want. My favorite was just the regular old-fashioned cream cheese icing filling, so I just took some, and I'm going to be just taking a knife and placing it in between 2 of my cookies that are about the same size, so you could kind of put and match the sizes together. And I'm just going to be putting it in between the 2 cookies and smearing it around, and then I'm going to close my cookies together, and ta-da, we got a macaroon. And this is like honestly the most delicious scrumptious treat ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of DIY Days. Make sure to comment below what you thought of it and any other DIYs you want to see in the future. Thank you so much for 1,000 subs. That is crazy to me, and I couldn't do it without you guys. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!